Hello guys, welcome to MCM Capital Real Estate Brokers here in Dubai. My name is Filipe W Dellinger. I am the CEO of MCM Capital Real Estate Brokers, and I want to talk to you today about the following. There are new rules for brokers and for landlords in Dubai. And what are those rules and how will they affect us? That's the question people are asking, and I am here to shed light on some of the more important ones. For one, Form A is going to be paperless now, and it's going to go electronic, so that will be done by the brokers. They'll need to download that form, fill it in correctly. Probably the most important one for the brokers and for landlords are the fact that from now on, only 3 brokers will be allowed to market your property. What does that mean for you? Are you going to be choosing the right broker? There are a few concerns that I've had, and there are a few issues that I've spoken to my team about. As an example, at MCM Capital Real Estate Brokers here in Dubai, we have at least 5 marketing individuals. We will introduce all of them actually one by one on a video very soon where you can meet them. They specialize in everything from traditional marketing to social media marketing to maintaining our website, our portals, and making sure that your properties are properly listed. The days of a broker having just pure contacts to buy and to sell are getting less and less. Social media is becoming certainly the biggest point of sale, and portals, Property Finder, Bizzle here in Dubai, are certainly the leading portals. But the way you market somebody's property is going to become super important. The concerns that I have with these new regulations, well, let me tell you, for one, whilst you as a landlord may be thinking, well, it's great because the competition is out there to get our properties, and so the commissions will come down. Be wary of people offering you very low commissions. Now, as a broker, obviously, I want the highest possible commissions, but why should you be wary? If a broker approaches you and is offering you a commission at extraordinarily low levels, the probability of them actually marketing your property is going to be close to 0. They may stick it on one portal and hope for the best, but they certainly will be companies that don't have marketing teams and certainly don't have the ability to sell your property at the best possible price. Remember, it isn't always about the lowest commission. It is about the best value for your property. What can the broker achieve for you? If the broker has a large following and has the capability to market your property all over the world, and obviously here in Dubai and the Middle East, then you will attain a greater value for your property. If somebody offers you 0.5% or 1% to sell your property, you may be actually not actually achieving anything because the sale price is going to be lower. Fake listings is something that is a big issue for me. And what is a fake listing? It has been very traditional, and we've all seen it as brokers, where people post a photo and actually lower the price and say, this is the property that we have in XYZ area. And whilst the value that you can find on Dubai Land Department, by the way, is 3 million for this apartment, they may actually put it in there as 2.5 million. Why they do this? To receive as many calls as they can and as many leads as they can. This will lead to you making a phone call and that agent saying to you 100% guaranteed that property is gone. But we have others in the area and they may be slightly higher. And so therefore, removing this fake listing from the market is a very important step. But I do have a really big recommendation for you. This is probably your biggest investment, whether you're buying or whether you're selling, that you'll ever make in your life. Therefore, take your time. I highly recommend you visit the brokers, talk to them, talk to their marketing team and how they will market your property before you make a decision. I'm actually a fan of a lot of owners actually only choosing one broker to market. But again, I repeat myself, go and visit the actual firm, see their marketing strategy, meet their head of marketing, meet the CEO if you want, and have an explanation from me why you should be using MCM Capital Real Estate Brokers. I wanted to add another point into what these new laws will do to the actual broker market. For one, I think it will reduce a lot of the brokers that are in the market, or there will be some consolidation. Importantly, the idea behind it is to root out brokers who are not serious about the job. It is a full-time job and one that we should be doing with the most and utmost professionalism at all times. My recommendation is that brokers learn to use each other, learn to group together. You may have 3 or 4 small brokers that decide they can get a lot more traction in selling and actually attracting landlords and buyers if they group together and work together. One may specialize on the buy side, one may specialize on the sell side. You may be a company that specializes in off-plan. Dubai is a country that is full of off-plan developments, and so there is a very large market there. You may be somebody who decides just to focus on the rental market and move there. I'm not saying that you shouldn't focus on everything, but you do need to have the reserves. You need to have the money and the ability to hire. And the more you hire and the more listings you have, obviously, the more marketing and the more money you will be spending. So if you feel like you're one of the small brokers and you're worried about the growth and what's going to happen, don't be afraid. Pick up the phone, talk to other brokers. Join together, and that way we can consolidate the market, we can improve the market, and brokers won't be going out of business. Moving on, the importance of understanding the value of your property. Now, Dubai Land Department has every transaction pretty much live on apps, and you can actually download a few of those apps and you can decide what is the value. What it doesn't account for, and be careful with this, what it doesn't account for is the fact that if you spent a lot of money on improvements, your property could be worth more. That's why it's the importance that you get your broker to actually not just look at an app or the last sale, but actually comes to your property and gives you a proper evaluation of the property that you're trying to sell. You've spent millions, and if somebody just walks in and says, well, it's on Dubizzle or it's on Bayot or it's on Property Finder for 2.5 million, that's the value of your property. It's not always the truth. We at MCM have qualified evaluators. They will give you the actual price. Now, the other trick out there, and that you may fall into this trap, because it's always music to your ears when somebody says, no, I think your property is worth 3.5 million. It isn't. And you won't get any leads from that. What you will get, though, is the broker coming back to you saying, we're not finding any leads. I think we should lower the price. It's a way to entice you into giving them the listing, but it's not a complete selling point. Again, you need to have the right surveyor. Moving on. Why is it important that you use a reputable broker firm? Why not use the cheapest one with the least cost in commissions? A reputable broker firm, all their brokers should be registered by RERA. They are governed by RERA. They should be able to follow the legislation and all the rules. They understand how to actually close the deal. They understand what needs to be done under the legal terms for a contract. Most of them have had extensive experience and training to understand the laws of Dubai, and therefore they will guide you all through the selling or the buying process. My name is Filipe Dellinger. I am MCM Capital Real Estate Brokers. You should come and meet my team. We will show you why we are the company of choice to market your property in the future. Thank you for joining me.